Hey everyone, it's me, Brittany. I just wanted to make my first video about what it was like to find out I was pregnant. Well, it was strange. I had a strange pain in my stomach, so I didn't exactly know what it was. I hadn't missed a period yet, so I wasn't sure. I took a pregnancy test and it came up positive. Um, I was kind of scared to wait to tell my baby's father that I was pregnant, so I ended up sending him a text message, which was not the way I ever pictured myself doing that, and I don't think it was his either. So that was a interesting morning. I don't think that was a text message he expected to get of a picture with a pregnancy test with a plus sign on it. But he took it pretty well. I think he was mostly in shock at first, but he wasn't mad or anything. Um, he he did what he had to do though when he found out I was pregnant. He finished high school and went and got a job to help take care of me and our son. Um, it was really sweet to know that I had somebody to take care of me and our baby. I was terrified of what would happen when I told my parents. When I told them, I think my stepmom was more angry than my dad at the time because it hadn't sunk in. She threw away all 5 of my pregnancy tests and stormed out of the house. My dad was just kind of like calm. I think he was mostly hoping that it wasn't true. So when the time came to take me to the health department to get it verified, that's when it finally set in for him. He got angry, and I ended up leaving that day. I took a bag of things, just random things, not anything in particular, that I might have needed my book bag. Made sure to have my school books and a change of clothes, and that was really it. I called my fiance and told him to come get me, and they were at my house really soon. We went back to his house, and I stayed with him until the end of school, and then I moved in with his sister-in-law and his brother, and they were a great support group. I didn't expect anybody to be that kind, especially people I didn't know. So when I moved in with them, I literally did not know who they were. And they just welcomed me. They made me feel welcome. And it was tough. I was really scared being in a new environment, no idea what's going on, what to expect. But it was nice. And then about a week later, I met his grandparents. The most awkward time to ever meet anybody's parents or grandparents is when you're pregnant. So the first time you meet them, you're just like, hey, this is my girlfriend, and by the way, she's pregnant. So that's basically how it was the first time meeting them. But they weren't angry. They welcomed me and were very happy. It was a very fun time. In all honesty, it was, like I said, scary. Very scary, because I didn't know what to expect. The early weeks are very scary because you don't know if you're going to lose the baby or if it's going to be a nice, healthy baby. So you worry a lot. It's nerve-wracking, it really is, to have to tell family members that you're expecting a child, hoping that they won't judge you, knowing that they probably will, even though they say they aren't, they really are. My advice on that is do what you think is right. Be sure to tell them, but if you think that it's going to turn out bad, stay away. Not never talk to them again. Just tell them, and if they have negative things to say, space yourself, because you don't want that negativity in your life when you're pregnant. It sucks. After a while, I was able to go back and talk to my dad after everything was said and done. And we now have a good relationship. He loves my son very much. I'm sure he regrets what he told me in the beginning, because he did tell me when he first found out I was pregnant that my only option was an abortion. And I didn't believe in that. I still don't. That's not your only option. If you don't want the baby, that's perfectly fine. Do what you think is right, but in my opinion, you should let the child have a chance to live. Even if you don't want to be the one to raise it, let somebody else have that chance that didn't get it. I've seen plenty of people that have been told they can't have kids suffer and have miscarriage after miscarriage. And it takes its toll. All people want is a little baby, and if you don't want that baby, give it to somebody else. You have options. There are people to help you. When I was pregnant, I had this community called the Community Center, Middle Tiger Community Center, and when I was pregnant, I really didn't go through them because I felt like I was going to be judged, and I was scared. But after I had them, they were a pretty good team to have. They offer you childcare, and almost every place has one. That way you can finish school. But that's a topic for another day. So my advice for people that are scared, just take a test and hopefully you'll get the results you want, whether it be positive or negative. Just be strong and know that no matter what happens, that it's what's supposed to be. At the time anyway. I wish everybody the best of luck. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.